Hey guys, welcome back to the Barcelona rebuild save here on FIFA 22. Hit that like button. We fell short of 1,000 likes yesterday for the first time in this entire series. Well, not yesterday, the last video. For the first time in this entire series. So please, hit that thumbs up button. Let's keep hitting 1,000 at least each video. And the content will continue to be pushed to new people because the algorithm is hating on series content once again. So please do, if you're enjoying the save, make sure you show it some support. We have today a game of games. El Clasico, with 10 games to go in the season and a point between us. We've both won 20 of our opening 28 games of the year. The only difference so far is that they have drawn a game that we lost earlier in the season. They've conceded less than us, but scored less than us. Goal difference is in their favour. However, of course, do bear in mind that the league table is decided on head-to-head record before anything else in Spain. And head-to-head, in the league, we have the doing of them. We won by 2-0 at the Camp Nou earlier in the season in the first Clasico of the year. We have lost to Real Madrid this season. That was in the Super Cup earlier this year. But in league competition, we were victorious in Game 1. And we hope to be victorious in Game 2. My managerial rating's taken a battering as we were shafted out of Europe in the last episode, unfortunately. We start today with the game against Real Madrid. Then there's an international break. Then Sevilla at home, which is a kind of pre-run for the Copa del Rey final, which happens later in the month. We will then have Levante away and Cadiz at home, which will probably sim. Then tomorrow will be Sociedad, Sevilla, Mallorca, and then the season finale will be the episode after that. And we'll find out whether we will or will not win La Liga in our first season in this rebuild. As we mentioned a few times, this year is probably going to be the best year for us to attempt to win the league for the first 2 or 3 seasons, because we're only going to weaken from here on out until our financial situation levels itself out. So for the time being, this is our best chance to win the league for a couple of years, so we will go for it. See, Memphis Depay is close to top goal scorer, but not quite. Real Madrid have their own Karim Benzema there in 5th with 15 goals this season. So I'm going to jump straight into this game. You can see the starting lineup is basically at full fitness. Some players are dropping in rating, like Busquets. Some players are going up in rating quite considerably, like Araujo. You can see that Pedri's now up to 85, De Jong's 89, Fati's up to 81. Now he's back in the starting lineup as well. So we do look good. Gavi's up to 74. So good to see some more growth from him. Hopefully, we can get one over on Real Madrid today. At the very least, I want to not lose this game so that the head-to-head is still in our favour for later in the season. If not, obviously we want to win it so that we go first. But I just want to make sure we don't lose. On this occasion, Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Nacho at centre-back and Ferland Mendy at left-back. Pleased to see David Alaba not in the starting lineup. Casemiro, Valverde and Toni Kroos. No sign of Luka Modric in the starting lineup on this occasion. Benzema at centre-forward again. Asensio on the right and Hazard on the left. So Vinicius Junior is again benched, as is Modric. Lucas Vazquez on the bench as well. Luka Jovic is there. Spinazzola should they need someone at full-back. And I'm not sure what position Gonzalo Ramos plays, to be completely honest. But it's a hell of an arena, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. And I hope that we can do the stadium justice whilst also not doing Real Madrid any justice whatsoever. Let's get ourselves top of the La Liga table. Benzema to Toni Kroos and Hazard again. Out to Ferland Mendy. Hazard with plenty of options here, including Benzema, or to go for goal himself. Araujo just bumps him off it. You can claim as much as you want, Mr. Ancelotti. It's definitely not a penalty. They'll get the corner, and Asensio looks like he's going to take this short. No, he doesn't. Catches me out. Fati clears, even though the keeper came to try and get there. Casemiro to Marco Asensio. He's done me there with that touch. Casemiro has plenty of options, including Asensio again. He's left-footed, though, so I'm trying to show him onto his right. Casemiro, Hazard. I'm not going to challenge to try and get there because I think I'm more likely to foul the man than anything else. But thankfully the header from Benzema is tame. And Ter Stegen can pick up the loose ball. Time to slow things down. Get the tempo more to a pace of our liking. Asensio into Benzema. 20 minutes past now. I'm yet to really get into their half. Thankfully for me, Ferland Mendy has just run off the pitch, so at least will allow me the opportunity to get back in possession. I've barely had any of the ball thus far. It's been all Real Madrid in the opening periods of this game. We've not been able to really do much against them. Minguez is the one in space on this far side. I could try and poke that to Pedri. Oh, would have been beautiful. Courtois makes a wonderful save. But De Jong was offside, unfortunately. The assist from Depay would have been disgusting. But unfortunately, Frenkie the wrong side of the line. Not that it mattered because Courtois made the save anyway. 0-0, 27 minutes in. Mendy into Hazard around the corner, looking for the run of Valverde. And just moments after we had the chance at one end, they take theirs at the other. Almost exactly on the half-hour mark. At Santiago Bernabeu, it is 1-0 to Real Madrid. Lovely run. Arced away from Busquets, and Araujo can't get across to him in time. It's a good goal. It's only his 4th of the season so far in La Liga, but it's enough to give them a 1-0 lead here. Busquets. Let's go for an instant response if we can. Mingueza is in behind Ferland Mendy. Although, not for long, because he hasn't got any legs left. Ferland Mendy makes sure that Mingueza doesn't get past him. That was disgusting. We'll look for Araujo towards the back post, and hopefully we'll be able to find a Barcelona head. It was terrible, but De Jong will get that back there to Eric Garcia. Actually has a man on his shoulder. Busquets rides that challenge. Oh, and I can't find Ferran Torres through that gap. Not the first half that we were hoping for here against Real Madrid. They have been the better team and have the advantage as well. It's not even been close, really. This feels more like the cup tie than it does the previous league game. Benzi! Ter Stegen just gets there. Corner from the far side for Marco Asensio to deliver. A lot of power on it. Not very good from Eden Hazard. Albert into De Jong. And Sufati. Oh, it's nicely done. Depay with support. We end the half well. Minguez is in behind here. The right back. Thibaut is too good. Brilliant save again from Thibaut Courtois. He's going to come for this too, isn't he? Whenever we have gotten past the Real Madrid backline, which is a rare occurrence, Thibaut's been in the way. Minguez with the opportunity, unable to be taken, and he's going to come off now because he's absolutely shattered after 45 minutes worth of football. So Sergi Roberto will come on. It's Toni Kroos. Real Madrid going for it at the beginning of the second half, looking for Eden Hazard. Trying to slow him up, stop him from finding a teammate. Benzema, Ferland Mendy. I don't know what that thing is. You see, just they have like little boxes. Oh, that's through the player's legs. Like, it almost looks like it's glitching a little bit around the player faces. It's really weird. Asensio. I didn't have it on PlayStation. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. You guys will have to let me know if you guys experienced that as well. I've had it in the My Player, which obviously I'm playing on Xbox. And well, Xbox Series X, I should point out. And I didn't notice anything like that on the PlayStation 5. I don't know whether it's an Xbox thing. If you guys could let me know, that would be great, so I can pass the feedback on. Oh, to EA, but let's pass some feedback back to Real Madrid. So you can see it there. Like, I don't even know what that is, but pass the feedback on to Real Madrid. You ain't in front anymore. 1-1. Sergi Roberto down the line to Memphis, who's now playing out wide. Oh my God, the push from Real. They've stepped up their game. They've stepped up their press. As I was saying, oh. Valverde down the line to Asensio. I've not got the amount of players back here I need. Oh, I think Araujo handled that. But as it was inside the box, they won't get any sort of free kick for it or foul because we have handballs on, but only for everything but penalties. I'm pretty sure that should have been a penalty for handball to Real Madrid there. Marco Asensio again looking to get in behind. Araujo trying continually to keep them out. Oh, what a header from Federico Valverde. That is unbelievable. 2 men underneath it for me. But that's one of the best headers you'll see all season. Just stands it up, Asensio, hoping someone gets to it. Busquets and Garcia miss it. And it's looped over the keeper into the far top corner. It's truly spectacular from Federico Valverde. Shouldn't have been winning the header in the first place, but when he does, what a header it is. Real Madrid take the lead again with 10 minutes to go. Sergio Roberto to Memphis. Sergio Roberto again to Pedri. Carrera's come on up top because I needed to make the change out wide. Ferran Torres was dead on his feet. So I needed to move Memphis out wide and bring Carrera on up in that striking position. But I just can't rely on him to lead the line in important games yet. And because I've been forced into making that change, I think that might be the end of our offensive capabilities to try and earn a point from this game. Sergio Roberto can't keep that in, and Real Madrid will just work the clock down now. Sergio Senjo goes off for them. And Luka Jovic is on in his place. Good block. We get to that first foul on Mendy, finds Valverde, whose header it is at the minute that separates the two teams, and time has gone. Casemiro's well saved, but that'll be game. After this corner, we will lose at the Bernabeu. But provided we lose by 2-1 and not by 3-1, if it comes to head-to-head, we will still be ahead of Real Madrid if we end the season level on points. The frustrating thing is now that we are 4 points behind them, and they were dominant in that game. 9 shots to our 2. They just didn't have it. We weren't at it, unfortunately. So an international break, and to be honest, a welcome one at the moment. 4 points to gap now with 9 games to go. It's Sevilla next, which is a hell of a test of its own. In your trial run Copa del Rey final, it's a 4-3-3 for Sevilla. Bunu, Montiel, Koundé, Diogo Carlos and Marcos Acuna. Fernando, Rakitic, obviously former Barca. Suso, Ocampos, En-Nesyri and Alejandro Gomez. Papu Gomez out on the left-hand side. Papu, not Papi, as I said the last time we played Sevilla. Apologies again for that. Right. I mean, us against the team in white didn't go well last time. At least we're wearing different colours this time. Hopefully we can get a different result as well. With it being a home game, obviously, for that home game streak for the board, I really want to avoid defeat here. Ferran Torres will tuck this back to Pedri. Frenky's found some space on the edge of the box. Trying to squeeze it through, we can't once. Trying to squeeze it through, we can't twice. Never mind. Ooh, that's loose though. Oh, nearly. I held my breath. Just concentrating so hard on ensuring that I played the right passes at the right time. I didn't say anything. Oh, it's loose again from Sevilla. Oh, but it still doesn't cost them. Bunu, or Bono as he's dubbed, making a good save. Oh, Pedri backed away from that. Memphis, just bring it down. Good touch. And turn Pedri. Garcia needs some space around here. Nice footwork from Ansu Fati. There's a lot of men around him though. Oh, and all my midfielders are pushed forward. De Jong, Pedri. Out to Mingueza. Ah, it's poor. Trying to pull it back to Pedri. It looked like it was going to try and find Memphis. We'll try and get the ball to someone in the middle that could win a header. So that's someone being Eric Garcia, who's missed it. Pedri, heavy touch. Get away from the man. Ah, and get the shot away. Mingueza. Ferran Torres. Oh, I just thought it was in. But he's missed the target. Talk about keeping the pressure on. Bloody hell. Ferran Torres back to Busquets. Ferran Torres again nicely through the gap to Frenkie. And Memphis hit it early. Jules Koundé with an excellent stop. We'll try again from a set piece. Our corners haven't been good enough, have they? Pedri wins that header though. Eric Garcia trying to work it out wide to Ansu Fati, but can't. And Papu Gomez gets it to Ocampos. It could be in behind here. He's got options, one of which is to go back to Rakitic, who looks long for him again. This is Javi Hernandez's 50th game in charge, so for other obvious reasons, another added incentive to win this fixture. We've won quite a few in our opening 50. Not necessarily as many as we'd like, but certainly enough to keep the board happy. Albeit not enough in Europe to keep the board happy. Had a lot of the ball, as you can tell from that stat top left. 80% in the last 15 minutes, but no way through, despite the 3 efforts on goal. Where's this going to go? Back into the middle. And Fernando. And Suso. The Siri, Eric Garcia's in the way, but it squirms back to Fernando. Papu Gomez. Trying to slow him up. Acuna, it's good footwork. Gomez again. Yes, Eric Garcia. Will look for Ansu Fati as the obvious ball out wide there. And then through here, looking for the run of Ferran Torres. That's well worked. Ansu Fati's getting forward on the far side. We will look for him. And on the volley, he'll miss the target. Acuna. Nicely intercepted by Pedri. Acuna's trying to catch me, but Ferran Torres has the legs. And Memphis is there. And he's past the defender. Surely that is how you start a second half. We lead by a goal to nil. Memphis Depay adds a 19th goal to his La Liga career so far this season. The Clasico didn't necessarily go our way, but that certainly has. This game in general has seen us tend to dominate. And finally, we have the goal to show for it. 19 goals in 29 matches for Memphis Depay, leading the line very nicely indeed. Pedri into Busquets and De Jong. We're looking to dominate now, and we're looking to finally get the scoreline that shows how on top of this game we've been. Pedri might have just been offside. He was. He doesn't find the target anyway, but we could have scored 2 goals in 4 minutes there. Sevilla showing worrying signs that they might be opening up and be very much there for the taking at the beginning of this second half. I don't know what the manager said to them at half-time, but they are off the boil. To Acuna. He's got a good left foot, and he's showing it. And Ocampos is there. They're back on the boil. And they're back level as well. It's a good cross. Jordi Alba's obviously not going to win that many headers, but could the keeper push that somewhere else other than straight back to Ocampos? Maybe, but perhaps it's just unlucky. I'm not sure. It took us ages to get in front. And then we were only there for 10 minutes. And now we're level again. Here's Ocampos. Montiel forward from right back. And has gotten past Jordi Alba. I'm worried about En-Nesyri in the middle there. Oh, it's going to fall kindly for Ocampos, who scores his second goal in 7 minutes. We weren't able to score 2 quick-fire goals. They have. Lucas Ocampos arrives on the scene late. And you see Busquets bump off the attacker in front of him. I probably wouldn't have gotten there anyway. I was trying to turn around and get to the ball as it was dropping. Couldn't, but it's a hell of a finish. Right, that's not gone well, has it? Oh, it's given away. It's really poor. Oh, what a save. They get lucky that it just cannons off Diego Carlos. The keeper's like, calm down, all under control. Yeah, definitely wasn't, mate. Up we go, please, Eric. Good header. Did the keeper take that wide? No, he didn't get there. He didn't need to. Wide of the target, no equalising goal. Oh, it's not a red, ref. He's going to go to his back pocket. It's not a red. Well, rephrase, it's less of a red than some we've seen yellows given for. Sevilla down to 10 men with most of the game played, but still enough time to potentially find an equalising goal. Frankie's gone on a great run and then passes it straight to the Sevilla man. We'll put the pressure on and we'll try and squeeze a mistake out of them, but it doesn't look like they're likely to make one, he says. Memphis. Frankie. No! As if you've overhit that pass! I should have known better than to trust the passing mechanic in FIFA 22. In such a key moment, I should have just taken the shot. Oh, gutted. Absolutely gutted. We're going to lose our unbeaten home streak, shy of the 10 games again. And we won't have the opportunity to go on another one long enough to earn the board. Oh, to earn the board objective. battered them from the majority of the game as well. Points thrown away. Watch my manager rating sink. It's still 61. Don't tell me that was like, I'm on 9 and that would have been my 10th. We must have been close to the 8, if not level with it. We're going to get that one at least. With regards to finishing in the top 4. Haven't got either of those. We're not going to get either of those. Don't sack me, for Christ's sake, please. Oh, 7 points from top now. The title's gone. Ah, god damn it. Levante away next. Levante wearing similar colours to us in their home strip, playing the same way that the other side in Valencia play their football with a 4-4-2. Last time we played Valencia, we lost. The last time we played Sevilla, we lost. I'm hoping to win this time around. Aitor, Miramon, Vezo, Schlotterbeck and Clerc is their back 5 defensive unit with the goalkeeper. De Frutos, Malsa, Campagna and Malero is their midfield with Nicolas Lopez and Jose Morales up top. Pacey Morales will certainly be a danger man. We are at relative full strength and hopefully we can get ourselves 3 points because I certainly don't want to lose every game we play today. Morales gets away from Busquets. Apparently Nico's got some pace too. Nice block by Mingueza and it will break free for us. Ansu Fati's on the run, but we could slot Memphis through that gap. It's a beautiful ball from Frenkie de Jong. And Memphis Depay.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Doesn't give us a 1-0 lead. Challenge, challenge, challenge. Well, in fact, their guy didn't even challenge. I mean, I'll take it. Ferran Torres, players, beautiful a ball, as Frenkie de Jong did. Neither he nor Pedri able to find the pass that I was after. Jordi Alba trying to get back here to deal with De Frutos, who kind of feigned cutting back and then didn't, and completely sold me. And he does, and, well, completely sells me. Apparently, I can't read anything that anyone is doing, but thankfully I've got a goalkeeper who can make a save. Corner to come in from Campagna. I'm not playing very well today, am I? I don't know whether you noticed. Marc-Andre ter Stegen grabs that, though. Eric Garcia to Busquets. Pedri is there. Trying to work it about. Move their 4-4-2, which is very deep and narrow from side to side, and try and find a way past it. But at the minute, can't really seem to find that. It's lovely movement from Ansu Fati. We'll try and use the runs of everybody else to ensure that he has enough space to get the shot away, which he did so very well indeed. And Frenkie de Jong will deliver this looking for Eric Garcia, who he's found. I think that came off a defender. It did indeed. It will be another corner. I'll look for Araujo perhaps at the near post this time instead. Oh, just like that. But he's headed it back where it came from and not in the goal. Actually wasn't as far away as it initially looked. Here's Jorge Miramon. Inside to Malsa. Through ball to Nico. Trying to get there but can't. They've got space on this side if they decide between them which one is going to chase after the ball. Campagna into Nico. Thumped home at the near post. Shot power too much for the keeper and Levante take a 1-0 lead. Today has already extracted a heavy toll and it's getting worse. De Frutos into Nico. De Frutos again. Alba will read that. Okay. Trying to force it forward and evidently it's not working at the minute. We'll get that through there to Memphis though. You missed earlier on. Do not miss this time, my man. Thank you. We're back level. And no time to waste. Pick the ball up. We go again. We need to win this, please. Garcia. Forward to Pedri. We started the second half strong against Sevilla. I need to do so again here against Levante. Real Madrid at half-time were drawing 1-1. Meaning, if we can turn this into a win, we might be able to close the gap at the top of the table. Oh, Ansu Fati hits the woodwork. You could see him rushing in late. The defender was never going to be able to get to that because Ansu Fati had the momentum with him. Oh, but he couldn't squeeze it home. The gap at the top of the table was 7 points. If we can win this and Real do drop points, then we can close it to 5 or even 4 if they end up losing. And the title could still very much be there for us. Goal for Real Madrid. Brilliant. Just as we don't take the lead, they do. Mingueza wipes a man out from behind. So now it's even more crucial, if anything, that we do turn this into a win. Just to maintain the gap at 7 points. If it drops to 9, or grows to 9, then, I mean, we probably give up on the title. And to be honest, the Copa del Rey is all we have left because top 4 is pretty much guaranteed. Ferran Torres back there to Pedri, across to Busquets. Memphis is around this corner, but his touch lets him down, and it's just not going my way today, is it? Araujo can't even find his pass either. Thankfully, we've got the throw, but with 20 minutes left, the game, and as a whole, the season, is fading away from us. Or... Oh, Memphis! Oh, damn it! He could have had a hat-trick. Win this header. Well up, Pedri. A bit of fight. You love to see it. Ansu Fati to Memphis. Ferran Torres. The overlapping run of Mingueza. Plenty of options inside. Pedri looking for Ansu Fati. Jordi Alba, we could go back to Pedri. Ferran Torres will turn. It's a brilliant block by the defender. Excellently done to deny us. Again, we've bossed possession and had plenty of passes and played the ball about really nicely, but we're not getting the result. Ansu Fati could be played in through that gap. Getting so close to cutting teams apart at the minute, but not finding the right pass at the right time, which for a while this season, we couldn't help but find the right pass for the right time. We were destroying teams left, right and centre, and the passes were getting threaded beautifully. To be fair, at times they have been in this one, but the ball won't go in the back of the net. No matter how hard I try. 6 minutes to go, it's still 1-1. Oh no, you could just tell that was building well. Ter Stegen saves it with his elbow. And despite all of our pressure, we could lose. Campagna with the delivery. Away, please. The keeper came for it, and that was awkward for a moment, but we will get rid of it. But I don't know, unless Araujo can find the pass of dreams here looking for Mingueza, which he absolutely hasn't done. Oh, don't lose it now, Ches, for Christ's sake, don't lose it now. Well in, Eric. Oh, he's run into his teammate. Ref's going to blow his whistle. That's 1-1. Well, it's not a defeat. But clearly, whilst we have a really good base team that are better than most this season, we're still lacking that cutting edge. Memphis Depay missing a couple of really good opportunities to give us goals. And we're now 9 points from the top of the table. If anything, we're looking over our shoulder at Real Sociedad and thinking about maybe losing that second spot. Tomorrow, Cadiz, Sociedad, Sevilla and Mallorca. We will put the suit on for the game, but it will be part of the usual format. Oh. That's killed me off today. We started this episode a point from top. We end it 9 points from top. It's probably the worst it possibly could have gone. Let's win a trophy tomorrow, shall we? Good. That'll cheer us up. See you then.